Hello guys, happy 2020. It's Carol-chan here with a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different from what I've been doing in the last two videos. We're going to be reviewing the pre-cooked meal service called Freshly. So Freshly, as you may or may not know, as I just said, is a pre-cooked meal service. You choose the meals you like and they send you a package every week with all the meals you have, all the meals you want. You just put it in your fridge and then you microwave it later so you can eat. So I found this service very ideal because I work full-time, I go to school full-time, and I have no time to do anything. I wish I could cook, but there's no time for me to cook. So the purpose of today's video is not just to praise Freshly with, ooh, they're so good and everything today, but it's to give it a critical evaluation. I'm going to be showing you guys how it looks like when it comes in and how to prepare it and store it and all that fun stuff. And then we're going to talk about some pros and some cons. Some cons that I've experienced personally and some cons that I've come across that other customers have from research on various review websites. We're going to discuss that. I'll give my final rating and you guys could decide yourself if Freshly is a good service for you or not. So let's get going. Okay, so every Freshly order you get will come in a big box just like this. It's sealed pretty tight. I typically don't have any damage done to the box, but today it did come in with a little nick on the side right here. I'm not too worried about it though. I mean, stuff happens when things get delivered. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this open and we're gonna get a little look inside. Every time you order, the first thing you see when you open the box is gonna be the receipt that lists all the meals you ordered and the price you paid for it. I paid for a few doubles this time because I didn't like some of the ones I tried last time, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be risky enough to try new things this week. So I just went with my gut and ordered two things I wanted to eat again. So when you open it, there's this little white insulation. So the neat thing about this insulation that they like to brag about on pretty much every single one of their websites, on the inside of it is actually denim, like old jeans, recycled jeans. Let me open it real quick. See, what they use for their insulation is old denim, old jeans. So when you are trying to, if you want to recycle this, you'll have to remove the old denim and throw that out in the regular garbage and then throw the plastic bags in the recycle. In every box, there's always two of these giant ice packs. They are reusable, so you could store them in your freezer, and like if you're going on a road trip, going on a picnic or whatever, and you need something to put in your cooler to help keep it cool, I do recommend using these because they do a really good job. And if you don't want to keep it, all you have to do is defrost it, cut the bag open, empty it out in the sink, and then you can recycle the bag. That is a really neat thing about Freshly, is that almost everything is recyclable. You can see my dishes here. I didn't order, as I said earlier, I didn't get really a nice variety this order. So I got the Baha Mahi Mahi, the chicken rice and pilaf, and then I got 2 orders of the chicken teriyaki, and 2 orders of the steak peppercorn. So the dish we're going to be preparing today is going to be the chicken teriyaki. So there is one issue I want to address right off the bat, is like, when you open it, especially with the chicken teriyaki, this does not look appetizing at all. It looks disgusting, honestly. They are pre-cooked meals, and I knew ahead of time that they are going to be frozen, and you can't expect perfection, but honestly with the chicken teriyaki, it always looks this bad. Does it taste this bad? No, that is the good thing. It doesn't taste as horrible as it looks. Are the other dishes this bad? Let's take a look. I think the Baha Mahi Mahi doesn't look that bad, but it still doesn't look appetizing at all. So I guess that's the major issue with these meals, is they just don't look that good. I mean, maybe it's asking too much. I do know these are kind of like overpriced frozen meals, but for the money you're giving, it should look at least a little bit better. For today's video, we're going to be cooking up the teriyaki. So they always keep the instructions on the back for you. So some of them have different cooking times. So it gives you the microwave requirements, the amount of time you need to put it in, and the amount of time you need it to cool. So we're gonna cook the chicken teriyaki. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like after it's cooked. Every time you're preparing a dish, they always ask you to keep the corner open. So you peel this open. Okay, and then you put it in the microwave. So for this dish, they want us to put it in for about 2 minutes and 45 seconds, but I'm gonna put it in for 3 minutes just to be safe. Because sometimes my microwave's a little bit buggy. Yeah. And now we just wait. Okay, so our food is ready. You're supposed to let it cool for 2 minutes after it comes out of the microwave. I did let it cool. And this is what it looks like when it comes out. Still doesn't look quite that appetizing. They do recommend once you're done heating it up and preparing it, you do transfer it to a plate. So let's do that. Let's transfer it to a plate. Okay, so here's the dish in the chef recommended form on the plate. It does look a little bit more appetizing. There is a problem I do want to address right now too as well. Specifically with this dish in particular, I found out in many orders the quantity of the sides vary per order. So like this one, I see like I do have like some decent amount of broccoli in there. There is supposed to be an assortment of veggies, but the last week order I got, there was like no veggies. There's just rice and chicken. And I see it happen a lot, specifically with this dish, the teriyaki dish. I didn't see it really happen that much with my other dishes. I do have the chicken rice pilaf dish that comes with Brussels sprouts. The first week I had it, there was way too many Brussels sprouts. There was about a whole plate's worth of Brussels sprouts, and then I had the chicken on the side. But then the week after that, I had the chicken and a decent side of Brussels sprouts. So it's really a gamble with the portion sizes. That's what I really want to make a point here, is that it never has like the same amount of food every week, which is a major problem for me at least. So now that you guys had a chance to see the product that the service provides, we're gonna evaluate this. And the way we're gonna evaluate this is by doing a compliment sandwich. Compliment sandwich usually goes, you have one compliment, then you put a criticism, and then you put a compliment on top. But for today, we're gonna be doing a compliment, 2 criticisms, and then a compliment on top. Why are we doing this? Because I feel like I might run out of compliments. So, compliment number 1. It is very convenient. Honestly, it has saved me a lot of time. I usually get off of work at like 10 or 11 at night, and I usually have to go either find a place to buy food or go home to cook food, and I don't have to do either of those anymore. I just come home, I pop the thing in the microwave, and like, woo, I got food, so that's a good thing. Criticism number 1. The food does not look appetizing. Like, they need to work on presentation, and honestly, presentation is a really good part of food. You want to look at the food and think, oh shit, I want to eat that. You don't want to look at that and like, ugh, did somebody shit that? Criticism number 2. I stated this earlier, the proportion sizes vary every order, so there's never consistent portion sizes. So you never know what you're going to get, and that can be quite frustrating. Like, when you order something, you want to know that you're getting what you ordered. So if there's no way to know that you're getting the right amount of food that you ordered every time, it could be very annoying. Compliment number 2. The food actually tastes pretty good. I've seen various complaints online saying that the food is very bland, and honestly I haven't come across that problem yet. The food always tastes like what it's supposed to taste like, and it's very appetizing. It may look like a piece of dog poop, but it tastes pretty good, so that's a star for them. I think that pretty much sums up my experience for them, which is like not that much. I have like one little sandwich, but there are a few things I do want to address in this video that I haven't experienced myself, but I've read in various reviews on various sites that other people have had problems with. There are problems with people just not getting their food. I've seen a few of them, and I've seen a lot of them during the holiday, but I feel like that could have been partly on the customer side too, because Freshly did send out a few emails during the holiday time, especially on the week of Christmas, that most people won't be getting their food on their original delivery day they usually get every week. So they asked them to reschedule their delivery day. So my delivery day is usually every Friday, but I had to get mine delivered that Tuesday. So I had mine pretty early on the week of Christmas. And I think they handled that pretty well. So I think their customer service is pretty reliable. For those people who said they did not get their boxes of food, they did say in their review that they were either reimbursed or given a credit for next week. Another problem I've seen on the internet is like there's not enough variety for them. And honestly, there isn't that much of a variety. I probably said at the beginning of the video there's the best variety, but honestly there's like a page. There's like a page, like one page of food. And sometimes it can be hard to choose. I could see myself doing this for about maybe a few more months, but I can see myself getting bored as well and moving on to a new service. I think it would be more interesting if Freshly does update their menu a little bit more often. Not drastically, maybe adding like seasonal items here and there. I think that could be a nice start to it. Final rating, when it comes down to it, the golden question is Freshly worth it? And I'm gonna say kinda. I know that's not really like a reassuring answer or anything. I say it's worth it for me because it's convenient and it's a little bit cheaper from what I've been spending on my food. So I've been saving money, losing a few pounds, and so it works for me. Is it the best though? No. I say if you have the time to cook, then do it. If I had the time to do so, I would home cook every single meal, but I don't. So if you have the time to home cook a meal yourself, I recommend you go out and do that. Freshly and pre-cooked meal services are a quick fix, and at the end of the day, that's all there is. For people that don't have time to go out and buy food or cook food, or don't have the time to plan all that crap either, I would recommend getting Freshly. Because it does save you time, and it saves a lot of headache. You know what you're getting, and it always comes on time. They're very helpful. If there is a problem, they will be there to help you. So if I was going to rate Freshly on a 5-star scale, I would rate them about a 3. They're good, but it's not the best food in the world. They need to be more consistent with their portion sizes and even consider branching out and expanding their menu a little bit more. I'm not completely sure if this review will be helpful for anyone, but if you managed to stay here the whole time and watch the whole thing, thank you for watching. I do plan on reviewing more pre-cooked meal services in the future, so you might be seeing more videos like this again. So, thanks for watching. Happy New Year. I'll see you guys later. Bye.